Sophie Marshall, Dr. Rhonda here, lead curator at We Are, to bring you some curated comments for this month. As many of you know, we just celebrated our 9th annual Let's Talk Racism Conference. We could not have asked for a better day. Thank you to those who showed up, who volunteered, who presented, who served as panelists. You all were absolutely amazing. Shout out to our keynote panelists, where we featured student voices this year. So Belen Woodard, Shalexis, Sydney, Jacqueline, and Emmanuel, who served as our moderator. You know, listening to those student voices had many of us, and I'll say for myself, speak for myself, I was checking and thinking about what was I doing at their ages, right? Like, they are some amazing people. Just reminded us that, you know, we got to trust our young folks and kind of just get out of the way and support them as they do what they do. And it just reminded me that we're going to be all right, right? These young people, they got it and we got them. They got us and we got them. As we continue to move from that energy, hopefully that's given all of us a little bit of a boost to help us keep moving. You know, this is our busy season. So we have Free Cone Day coming up that we do in conjunction with Ben & Jerry's. Actually, Ben & Jerry's does it and we kind of show up. So we'll be volunteering and setting up at 2 different spaces, one in Chapel Hill and one in Raleigh. So if you're interested in volunteering with us for Free Cone Day, please see the information below and follow up with Sierra, our intern and fundraising coordinator. We also have some summer events that are already, you know, off and running, such as our Educator Summer Institute. So we want to see you all this summer. We know it's kind of dicey trying to sign up for stuff like this in this anti-DEI movement, but we still got to do what we need to do to keep learning and be disruptive in education. Speaking of diversity, equity, and inclusion, we're still running our social media campaign. I believe we have about 10 videos at this point across multiple platforms. So keep sharing those videos with us and keep murmuring together. There's more information on how and what to include in your video in this month's memo. Last but not least, we are launching our new We Are t-shirts, Let Our Children Learn. This t-shirt was designed by John O'Norval. He is one of our summer camp facilitators. I saw him doodling one summer and I was like, oh wow, this is a dope artist. And so he and I collaborated on the design, but this is his genius work here. You can find out more about it in our monthly memo as well. Please pre-order your t-shirt today. As We Are has turned 10 years old this month, I have also been celebrating my 10 years of leading, of serving as the lead curator here in this space. And so I'm just so thankful for the many years of support, the mentorship, the prayer warriors who are looking out for us and continue to do so, the board members who have come and gone and who have continued to believe and pour into this work. It has truly been a blessing. I'm thankful to God for planting this seed in me over 11 years ago, and for surrounding me with people who continue to water us, and so that we get to see this work grow. As we're here right now, we want to stay here. We want to keep doing this work because racism ain't going nowhere. It's important that we protect our truth-telling organizations and our truth tellers. And so you can do that through financial contributions, through volunteering with us, through sharing our work, through joining our campaigns. We were called for such a time as this. And we want to keep doing this anti-racism work while we're needed, because we have what we need to survive, and we just got to stay connected as we continue to organize and think about what the future looks like for us and what we want to reimagine. We have to stay connected and in community with one another. So let's continue to build, and we'll see you out here in these anti-racist streets.